I'm going to talk to you about physique-wrecking foods. They're all around us, absolutely everywhere. They're marketed to us. Sometimes they are laden and disguised as fat-free and sugar-free and healthier. However, when you look at the ingredients, many times the ingredient list profile is something that I cannot even pronounce. So how on earth is my body going to recognize it? So balance is certainly key. If you're working hard to optimize your physique, there are some food groups that you'll want to avoid for the most part, and these physique-wrecking foods are not only calorie-packed and easy to overeat on, they may also cause severe negative chemical reactions within your body, affecting your long-term health, not just physically, but mentally as well. And obviously your fat loss and muscle building efforts. Like it's unreal when I've actually had blood tests and brain fry scans, what a lot of these chemicals can do within the gut that then affect the brain is unbelievable. Why do you think there's so many more emotional disorders, bipolar, depression, and people on various types of medication these days? So energy density describes the amount of energy per unit of food. In simple terms, it's the amount of calories per ounce or per plate of food. So understanding the energy density is also key for optimizing your physique, especially as I am now when dieting. So by focusing on low energy density foods which provide less calories per plate or ounce or pound or whatever, you'll stay fuller for longer, eat less per meal, and likely to consume less total calories per day. The key, which is a determinant of fat loss, which is something that I'm after because I'm hungry all the time. I've got a big appetite, so I'm trying to fill myself with volume without too many calories. So low energy density foods are good for the physique when you're dieting down, helping you eat less, reduce hunger, keeping your diet in check. And in contrast, the high energy dense foods that contain a ton of calories per portion are extremely addictive and easy to overeat on. So, think about pizza, addictive, ice cream, addictive, things like that, as opposed to salads aren't so much. So once you understand the basic concepts of the energy density, it's easy to pick out the physique-wrecking foods. Not only will these foods add unwanted and empty calories, providing no nutritional value, they also can cause disruptive blood sugar levels, impaired insulin sensitivity, a lot of inflammation, and nutrient deficiency, and other health issues. So here's a list of common physique-wrecking food groups that affects and the effects that it may have on the body. So added sugar foods. So it's no surprise that sugar makes the list, being highly refined, tasty, easy to overconsume on. And along with these factors, sugar is a true definition of empty calories. They do nothing. They provide a quick digesting carbohydrate with no nutritional benefit. While these may be okay sometimes on lengthy workouts, but I prefer to go for something like Vitargo if I was going to do a triathlon. The rest of the time, it'd make perfect sense to base your carbohydrate intake on sources that provide other benefits, such as fiber, minerals, and vitamins. And several studies have unsurprisingly linked sugar intake to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. And other studies have highlighted the effect on sugar while dieting, showing that even large amounts of sugar don't even keep you full or satiated. They may cause unwanted cravings. Combined, these can wreak havoc on your physique transformation and fat loss goals. And you should know this. But when you take a little bit of sugar, you think, just a little bit will be okay. But that just entices you to eat more because it's addictive. So along with these health issues, excessive sugar intake can lead to diabetes and impaired blood sugar management. This decreases insulin sensitivity, which is the key process behind nutrient transportation. And when this occurs, you'll get less amino acids, less protein, and carbs and other nutrients into the muscle cell to fuel your gym workout and the repair. And especially you think of like DTP, a lot of volume, needs a lot of recovery, obviously. Sugar can impair this. So anybody who says that you need sugar, It's talking out their ass. So foods to avoid, obviously, any type of candy, ice cream, sugary snacks, sugary cereals, chocolate, cake, high sugar fruit yogurts or fruit juices. Remember, fruit juice has a lot of sugar from the form of fructose as well. So although some specific grains can provide health benefits, being high in fiber and improving your heart health, most commercial grains, unfortunately, are highly processed and can actually impair your cholesterol levels and your health. In one study, large whole wheat grain intake raised unhealthy LDL cholesterol levels by 60%. So along with possible issues from excessive whole wheat consumption, large amounts of gluten can also cause digestive issues and negatively affect your health, even for those who do not have celiac disease. I am one of these people that has become gluten sensitive. Now, I truly believe that has been because, since I've moved to the US, the gluten that I'm actually taking here has been contaminated with pesticides different to the possible pesticides that are available in Europe. Every country is absolutely different and treats them differently. So as above, excessive grain intake can also lead to impaired insulin and carbohydrate function, which can have long-term negative effects on fat loss and muscle building efforts. So the foods to avoid here: processed breads, processed pastries, bagels, tortilla chips, and crisps, or chips as you like to call them. And hydrogenated fats and vegetable oils, just like carbohydrates, all fats are not created equally. While some may play an important role in diet, improving cholesterol, optimizing testosterone and other hormones, and improving blood sugar control, hydrogenated fats do nothing except harm your physique. They do fuck all. So also referred to as trans fats, they are unsaturated fats that have been chemically altered and processed to increase shelf life and function. As the name suggests, this process requires the use of hydrogen gas, which is obviously not beneficial for our body. Excessive consumption of hydrogenated fats is surefire way to pack on body fat, decrease health, increase inflammation and disease risk. And apart from providing no benefit, they are extremely calorie dense, 9 calories per gram, and extremely easy to overeat on. Despite popular belief, vegetable oils aren't much better. Although they are most common type that you'll find in the stores, they can cause an increase in omega-6 fats, which is unhealthy at high levels, and in turn reduce the ratio of 6:3 fats, which you may know are the ones that are the healthiest on the planet. Many health issues are believed to be caused by underlying inflammation, which is primarily caused by high omega-6 to omega-3 ratio, and swapping out this type of fat for the healthy alternatives that you'd find in, say, coconut oil can do nothing but benefit your physique and your health. So foods, again, to avoid: ice cream, cake, pastries, fries, cookies, chips, crisps, vegetable oils, anything deep fried basically. So along with these main food groups, excessive artificial sweeteners that you may also find in a lot of supplements, but not Cage Muscle, you'll have a very tiny amount of sucralose just to disguise the bitter taste of the stevia. And low fat, high sugar products are also food groups that you should avoid or limit your intake on. And as I always say, balance is key, and it's important for a lot of people. And this certainly isn't to say to you, you should never eat these foods. Just live in moderation and limit these foods for rare and special occasions rather than eating them on a daily or weekly basis. And, just think about it. What makes logical sense? I had this conversation earlier where, you look at like Diet Coke or Coke, full sugar Coke, doesn't matter. They are advertised everywhere on TV. That must cost millions. They endorse celebrities and sporting events, must cost billions. However, if you go to like a McDonald's or Burger King or anything like that, chances are if you upgrade to a supersize, you'll get a free Coke. And it's unlimited amounts. However, they won't offer a free water, which would be cheaper, you'd think to be cheaper to make. And they won't, if you go supersize, you won't get free water, and water's generally more expensive. And it's not advertised anywhere. They don't endorse celebrities. So why do they want to feed us Coke? They want to keep us sick. They want to keep us sick. They want to keep us ill. They want to keep us dependent. It's up to you and up to me and a crowd source of inspiration to educate people on the importance of health and optimizing it through proper nutrient absorption, and disregard all this crazy advertising that may be ahead of us. And if you've got the government subsidizing things like Coke and stuff like that, of course they're going to say excessive amounts of sucralose is fine for you. Don't always listen to your body, listen to your gut. How does it react? That's all I've got to say.